a lot of these old stone walls through this area of the country, well throughout Scotland. Saw a lot of them in Ireland as well. We've got a couple different styles over in Ireland. Scotland seems to be a lot more random in some of their actual stonework. But basically what they did is, a long time ago when they started clearing the fields, there were so many stones in the fields, they didn't know what to do with them. And so they just started building walls. Now you've got thousands and thousands and thousands of miles of walls framing all the fields. It's a pretty good use for the stones. They had so many of them that they could build their houses as well as thousands of miles of walls. Over the other side of the hills here, we're going down into the Ettrick Valley. There's a couple of valleys through the area. We happen to live in the Ettrick Valley part of it. The other side of the pass, or the other side of Ettrickbridge, is another pass that takes you into the Yarrow Valley. It's quite beautiful down there with Loch, St. Mary's Loch and a few other places and quite Dumfries. There's another small school about the same size as what the kids go to in Ettrickbridge. It's called Yarrow Primary School. We've only got about 17, 18 kids there as well. About once a week, the two schools will get together and do joint activities. A lot of the teachers will do double duty. They work a couple of days in Yarrow, a couple of days in Ettrickbridge, and swap it out. Well, it's going to show up in the video here, but off in the distance you can see all the rolling hills. It's really quite beautiful. At one time these were huge mountains about 3 million years ago, created by volcanic activity. There's still 3 volcanic cores over in Melrose, not too far from here. You can see them from Ettrickbridge. And they are the cooled off magma chambers of 3 volcanoes. After the volcanoes, continental plates shifted, tectonic plates shifted, volcanoes were cut off, there was no more source of heat. So the magma chambers cooled into solid rock. It was a lot harder than the mountain itself, and over 300 million years, well, it eroded down to what we see here today. These beautiful, beautiful rolling hills. Most of it was covered by forest at one time. A lot of it's been logged or taken down for sheep fields, pastures, sheep pastures, cattle pastures, horse pastures, stuff like that. Off in the distance, about halfway up the hill there, there's an estate house. That's called the Bowhill Estate. It's owned and operated by the Duke and Duchess of Buccleuch, who are prominent here in this area. They still visit there quite often. Queen is here in the Scottish borders. She'll often stay at the Bowhill House. They give tours. They've got an adventure playground, a couple of lakes there. The kids like to go to the playground. Unfortunately, it's closed for half the year, but they like to go to the playground. There's a lot of good hiking trails, stuff like that around as well. So it's really quite nice. Do picnics out there quite often. As far as I know, this house is the last house that's officially part of Ashkirk.